It is 9:12 on the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone.
This makes you want to fight, right?
I don't want to fight this guy.
No.
We've got two friends in the studio. One is Jason Skeldon, who has been on the show before, who you no doubt, if you live in the Tampa Bay, have seen his art around town, whether it be in this studio, back in the studio in St. Pete, in the mall, in your doctor's office. I went to a esthetician in Hudson, and they had your painting in their office out there. It was, yeah, they're everywhere. And we're glad to have you here. Jason's a good dude, very charitable. And he now, when you say this is your fighter, what do you mean? You see Brandon Lopez and you go, I want to invest in that guy? Like he could be the future of, like, how does that go?
Yeah. Well, first off,
you didn't buy him at an auction.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah.
Second time on the show.
Yep.
Yeah, Brandon. So Brandon was a friend. We used to, back in the day when Shepherd was the hot spot, probably like 20 years ago.
Shepherd in Clearwater Beach?
It still is a hot spot, but I'm talking about when it first. When it first
Sundays where you couldn't park down there.
Yeah, he used to always break dance. I used to always see him break dance, and so I went up and I said, "Who are you, man?" I had to meet him.
Yeah.
Fast
well,
forward.
you're like, who's this guy?
Yeah.
Basically, he was just one of the boys that, I'm like, this guy always comes up to the breakdance circle, and he's like, asking for me and my brother.
He wants to get in so bad, but he's too scared to go popping and locking.
I don't have him, Mike.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. I know about it,
yeah. So long story short, yeah, we reconnected. He was in the military, got out the military, kind of seen what I started doing for the community and stuff, and he said he was fighting. I said, hey, man, I want to sponsor you.
Yeah.
Does anything like I say. So when I say it's my fighter, he could probably say, I'm his artist. He dyes his hair whatever color I say do. Does whatever I say, like song-wise, walks out to the stage.
He's your Spanish is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Except he's got talent and muscles.
Yeah. Well, Spanish is looking good.
I mean, better. I wouldn't. It bothers me that the girls love him the most out of all of us.
Do they?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, he's got a girlfriend now, but man, this guy gets the hottest chicks.
It's the same thing with us.
With you guys, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so you hook up with Jason, and he says, "I wanna invest in you. I wanna sponsor you," and you're like, "This is what I've been waiting for."
Honestly, I didn't really think much of it, just because fighting was just kind of like a hobby at that point.
Right.
I was still like kind of wrapping up my military career.
In what branch were you?
Navy. Yeah.
Navy. Thank you for that. I appreciate all military guys, because none of us ever want to do any of that stuff.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Yeah. So okay, so you're wrapping up the Navy, and you're like, I'm out. How many years were you in? 2?
6 years.
6.
Yeah, 6 years.
How old are you?
32.
Oh man, you look young. Okay, so you're in the Navy, and in the Navy, you're like, were you fighting at all in the Navy?
I was. I did my first 2 amateur fights. In the Navy. Yeah.
And how'd they go?
They went good. Yeah, I won those 2. Actually, my first amateur fight, I deployed 2 days after. So it was kind of, I wasn't really supposed to be fighting. It was kind of frowned upon with my job, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. If I get a little black eye, I'll just say I got it in the gym.
Yeah.
Worked out. I didn't get touched.
He's got a couple black eyes right now.
Yeah, I noticed. One of those from practice or
no, they were from
last
fight.
fights?
Yeah.
Mike didn't want to say it though.
I was getting there. I'll get there. Yeah.
You should see the other guy though.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I hope the other guy's in bad shape. But I'll be honest with you though, especially with chicks, that kind of works a little bit, right?
I mean, it might. Yeah.
Some
people are
like,
yeah.
Yeah, right. Oh man, his face is so pretty. Who did this to you?
That sounds like a hot chick.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you don't want the stitches and the big scars. That's where it's bad. How about you got cauliflower ear?
No, I think I'm immune to it. I've been wrestling 19 plus years.
Oh, so your ears
I just
already
got like smaller ears, so there's something about it that I can't. Because I've seen guys that get cauliflower in the first week out of gym.
Yeah.
And I've been in the game, at least wrestling, grappling wise, and nothing.
Where do you train here?
I train out of Oldsmar. It's called Hellman's MMA.
Hellman's, like the mayonnaise?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
you see her fighting. I hear a delicious treat for sandwiches. Yeah. Okay, so Hellman's is in Oldsmar.
Correct.
And are you the toughest guy there in your weight class?
I like to think so.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
There's
put it out there. Put it out there.
It's been Shark Week, so bring it.
You are carrying 2 belts with you, 2 or 3?
3.
Now now tell me where those are from.
These are different organizations. So Combat Night is where I started fighting my amateur career. So they're all over the state of Florida. They travel. They go to Georgia as well. So I fought with them quite a few times. And then the other 2, Vigilant MMA, shout out to those guys. They're more of a local fight organization around this area. They do travel around Florida, but they are based out of Tampa, Florida.
Okay.
So shout out to those guys. But yeah, these are just different belts I've won at different weight classes, different competitions.
Now, I've said this to a lot of fighters, from Randy Couture all the way down to what's the guy who I thought I could beat up?
Uriah Faber.
Uriah Faber. Yeah, see, I know.
Oh, he's kind of tiny, isn't he? How tall?
Well, that was my whole thing. That was my whole thing.
Yeah.
Is that I would imagine Uriah Faber is probably the height of Spanish, right? Yeah. So I figured just the simple fact that if I fell on him, I might be able to elbow him in that. But then I've come to realize over time that's not going to happen, and he would have made me cry like a big fat baby. So that's my problem with you. Like I told Randy Couture, if we're in Publix and we walk by each other and we bump shoulders, I turn around, I'm like, I will kill that skinny little bastard. But then the truth is, you would wrap me up like would that be the move? Like if I came at you, if a guy my size came at you, what would you do? Choke me out or punch my face in?
You want to know something funny though? That you're actually bringing that up. Me and him were at the Hard Rock pool. We were wrestling around, having a couple beers months ago, and we've never really wrapped up. I got Brandon by probably 20, 30 pounds.
Right.
He grabbed me.
Flipped you around.
I said, man, I get it.
Yeah, right. That's what that's what I feel about Uriah Faber. That's why I apologized to him when we had him on the show, because I was like, I get it now.
He could definitely beat me up.
Yeah. I'm positive he could probably beat us all up.
At the same time.
Yeah, because you take some, but it's so deceiving though, and I don't think that's very fair, because I would want to act tough in front of my wife and be like, don't worry about that guy, look at his blonde hair, and then next thing you know, you'd be making me cry in front of my kids. That's the stuff that I worry about. That's why I don't fight with anybody anymore. Right. I'd also have to shoot you twice. That's what I'm positive. Now tell me about this fight that you have coming up.
Okay, so
this is legit. This is a big deal.
It's legit. It's at the Hard Rock, so it's the first professional fight at the Hard Rock Tampa.
Oh, it's here. It's in
here
Tampa.
in Tampa.
Okay.
So just being in Tampa is huge.
Yeah.
And then being a pro MMA organization coming to Tampa for their 100th show, CFFC, Cage Fury, and they're under that UFC brand,
right?
The UFC Fight Pass. So it's just a huge organization.
So that's, if they're under that UFC brand, then they got eyes on you. So
correct.
You're
it's like a feeder.
Yeah, right. You're a guy that they're looking at now. Now, do you see, like, I watch these fights, and I know 50% of the fighters on a UFC pay-per-view. Then I get to learn about the other fighters from there, and then I start to think of how many guys there are out there that will never make it to these pay-per-views and these sort of things. But at your pace now, I mean, you're on pace to do that.
Right. The sky's the limit. It's really just kind of working for, what goal you want. Like I always kind of, when I started fighting, it was just a hobby. And then when I got, when I was like, I want to be a pro at this, the goal was to get to the UFC.
Right.
So, and that's still the goal. I'm that much closer. I've worked hard the past 2 years to get, just on UFC Fight Pass. With that being achieved, now it's kind of just get to the top.
Yeah.
There are going to be some VIPs. I can't mention the names that are going to be at the Hard Rock, but, eyes that I definitely want.
Any with a girl's first name and a color for a last name?
It's possible.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Also, we were talking earlier about CM Punk. CM Punk is going to be calling this, right?
Oh, is he really?
He's a commentator for the organization, so that's huge in itself.
Yeah.
So a lot of who's who in the zoo will be.
Tell him who was in your corner at your last Miami fight. Was it Clay?
Yeah, so Clay Guida, he just
fought. You know who that is?
I know the name,
yeah.
So he just fought this weekend, kind of lost a split decision,
But he was actually in his corner.
Yeah, he'll be in my corner for this fight as well.
Now, how does that happen? He sees you fight, or
so I met Clay on a fishing charter here. One of my boys, shout out Bay Native Fishing. But he
that's fine.
No, but I met him on the boat, and we kind of he was a wrestler base as well as me, so. He was like, when you get to the pro level, at this point I was an amateur.
Right.
He's like, when you get to the pro level, you should come train out with us in Team Alpha Male in California, Sacramento.
Right.
That's Uriah Faber's.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's great. So sure enough, after my second pro fight, I hit Clay up. I exchanged info, and I said, I'm ready to take up that offer. So then I started training out in Sacramento, met all the guys, Uriah, all those guys, and that's actually my management. It's under Team Alpha Male's brand.
Gotcha, okay.
So, yeah, that's kind of.
So you got you're plugged in all the right spots.
And that's the thing, just being plugged in and just.
How much to buy you away from Jason? No.
I didn't hear. What was that?
I said, how much to buy him away from you? I'm starting to feel like now is a good investment.
Well, that was one of the things that I told him too. That like when I sat him down and I tried to kind of get the goal setting going on to where he's going to go. I said, not only am I going to be your first sponsor, I'm going to get you like 20 sponsors.
Yeah.
Because of the line of work that I'm in, guys like you and like, so you're going to be the next sponsor,
Yeah.
Listen,
don't really. I'm looking for investment. I'm trying to retire after Spanish's performance on the show today.
What if we did on the back of his shorts, one butt cheek say Skel.
Yeah.
The other one say the Mike
Calta. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good with one butt cheek.
All right, let's
Yeah.
Right or left?
I'm a right butt cheek kind of guy. Yeah. No, I listen. I think that's great. I think you're in such a great position right now where the future is wide open for you, and what a great opportunity to fight here. These Hard Rock guys in the last couple of years have turned this Tampa Hard Rock. I mean, we were always jealous of the one in South Florida, and now we pretty much got everything here with the concert venue and the restaurants and obviously the gambling, the artwork. Yeah. I mean, but seriously, we have something here to be real proud of, and I love the fact that they're right away investing in the fight game, because this was something, for some reason, all these big UFC fights that are happening everywhere, we only had like 2 major fights here at Amalie Arena over the years, and one stunk, and the other one, the headliner, was the women fight before they were even that really big, So anyway, it's good to see that it's still growing and it's still now. If you go into this fight and you lose, do you feel like, oh, God damn it, I blew it, or you're like, no, I just gotta re-go? Because some of these fighters, you see them losing, like McGregor, he loses everything, but I mean, he doesn't back up half of the talking that he does, and but he's such a superstar. Yep. So there are. I mean, it's not over if you lose, right?
No, it's not over. I mean, for McGregor, when you got millions like that, you could go, sit in your Rolls Royce, you'd be all right.
But just like Jason said, with the dyeing your hair blonde and all that stuff, I mean, McGregor has made his millions because of his mouth, not really because of his fighting.
Yeah. You know what we should do? Not to interrupt, real quick. You should choose his next hair color for the fight.
Oh, you know me. We're actually on Friday. We're going to Vegas in October, and we're choosing his hairstyle and hair color before we go. We're spinning a wheel.
So what do you? Oh, okay.
What were the choices, Spanish?
Could we spin it twice and do his hair?
Yeah, we had mullet. We
Tekashi 6ix9ine with all the different colors.
rainbow.
Yeah, that's the one.
We had what else? We had some more. What do we have, Spanish?
We have.
Hold on, Spanish is opening up his notes.
Perm.
Perm.
Mohawk.
Can you imagine him with a perm?
Yeah.
Mohawk.
Cornrows.
Yeah.
The Pap 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine.
Or blonde.
6ix9ine. 6ix9ine all day.
And then the facial hair as well.
Yeah, facial hair. We have the Van Dyke, a soul patch, chin stash, mutton sideburns, or the Hitler.
Oh man.
Yeah, we're doing the Hitler probably.
I want the double-decker mustache. The mustache below the lip and above the lip.
Yeah, two.
I can't afford the Hitler.
You would look badass on Mohawk.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Have you?
Mohawk, yeah, we've done a few Mohawks.
I wish you might be pink next time, huh?
I mean, I've done pink.
You guys, who is that? No, because that one guy, the one guy that beat Kimbo Slice had pink
Seth
hair.
Petruzelli.
Seth Petruzelli. That was his thing for a little while.
Shot.
Yeah. Oh, lucky shot, Seth. What is your weight?
170 welterweight.
And what do you now?
He throws a lot of weight on, like overnight.
I mean, right now I'm like
Throw about 10
184,
pounds on,
but
don't
usually I walk around 195, 200.
So
Wow.
I always wonder how. Like, we talked to Petruzelli one time, and he's like, yeah, I got to lose 20 pounds by Saturday. And we're like, what?
He does it.
Yeah, what do you do?
I mean, I don't do the crazy. I like to take my time and do it right.
Right.
Of course, diet's the best way, but, you have those guys that, want to lose about 20 pounds in a week, and obviously that's all water weight. So you kind of just
sweat it out.
But you throw on, what, about 10, 15 pounds overnight?
Oh, yeah. Like, when I weigh in, I'm probably walking around 190.
It comes out like that.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, that guy that you're fighting is a real pretty boy.
Yeah.
You can't let him beat you up.
Hey.
Seriously, I mean, like he is like, that's like a big mean black guy getting beat up by a little skinny white guy. You can't. The black guy can't have that happen. Yeah. I mean, you look at the two of you together, you're like, one of these guys is a fighter, the other one's a college student, and you can't let the college student beat you up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, it was one of those things I was looking at this morning. All right, I'm very excited for this. This is a good representation of Tampa Bay. You're going to go in there. A lot of pressure, though, right?
Yeah, there's always the pressure. You just got to know where to channel that and use it for the good and not, like, let it eat you up type
Yeah.
thing.
You seem pretty mellow. Do you
Yeah.
want to punch Spanish in the face? Will that make you feel better?
It'll make me feel better.
You wouldn't take one for the team? If Brandon said, I need to get some,
Why don't we do
some,
like an ab punch, like right in the abs or something?
Yeah. Spanish, you want to take one in the abs?
Body shot challenge.
Just like kind of for.
How much do you think you could take? Like, could you take? Hold on, come over here. Look, he won't even come to the microphone. Quiet. Let me just put the headphones on for a second. Let me just ask you. You can stand back there so you feel safe. Let me ask you.
This is gonna be good.
Now, how much do you weigh? 170
Right
is
now,
your fighting class?
yeah, 170.
What do you weigh?
160.
Don't lie. You don't lie.
I weigh like.
Don't lie.
I'm like one.
I'll go get the scale.
I'm like 142. Shut up, Joe.
Joe, what does he weigh, Joe? Why don't you put your microphone down, dummy?
He's got to be like 165, 170.
Oh,
easy.
right in the wheelhouse.
I don't think so. That's not true. Don't listen to him, Brendan. I'm frail.
Bad
I'm
muscle.
weak. No, I have a bad spleen.
You just call him Brennan?
What, Mr. Lopez? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's cool.
I apologize.
What
I'm very nervous.
do you think? At what percentage of his punch do you think you could take?
15.
Be a man about it. Take.
You mean the professional fighter that's sitting in front of me? I'm probably about 15% before my ribs shatter.
All right. How about this? You want it? You want it in the arm?
I mean, whatever.
We did
All right, I'll give you a choice.
Kidney.
15% in the belly. Okay. 25% in the arm. 35 in the back.
Or what about
In the
butt?
back?
50% on the butt.
I'll take the gut shot.
You'll take the
100%
gut
in the
shot?
face.
Yeah, I'll take the
All
gut
right,
shot.
so it was 40%.
Ooh, that's how Houdini died.
That's right.
Oh,
That's 40% in the gut, you say?
No, what? Why? You can't keep changing the numbers,
I mean,
man.
I definitely can.
in the back.
You say
Yeah.
butt or gut?
I said the gut.
The gut.
The gut, yeah.
You feel like taking one?
I mean, I don't know. I do not feel like taking one. This is
Would-
not how I thought my Monday was going to go.
Would you rather him punch Joe?
Yeah. Yes,
would?
I would. I totally
My
would.
bones would turn to dust immediately. There would
whatever.
be no way to do that.
He
He's
has
an old
glass
man.
insides.
He's an
Yeah.
old, that's right. We've already know his insides are made of glass.
Really, I would like to see Gio get punched more than anybody.
Don't bother Gio. He
Yeah,
does
look at his
nothing.
face. He's got a
Leave him.
punchable face. Look at that thing.
Brandon, you feel comfortable punching Spanish?
I don't care.
Mr. Lopez, think about this. Mr. Lopez, we don't have to, we don't have to.
What if you
don't
wrestle?
have
What,
to-
what do they wrestle? Right? A little wrestle match.
Spanish is not going to
What
get
if-
anything.
Spanish wrestled in high school.
Yeah.
Nope,
He's
that's not
always-
true.
always
That's not
brags
true.
about it, always
Nope.
brags about
I
it.
too.
never bring it up,
Yep.
He
actually.
used to watch UFC and he'd go, look at these pussies.
No.
Say it all the time.
Who is this person you guys are talking
No,
about?
you only said that about local guys.
No, that's not true. Mr. Lopez, don't fall into their web of lies, sir.
What do you think would be your best advantage? What do you think, like, what you
Running
do?
away. Fast.
All right,
Running
how
away.
about this? How about this? Would you rather take a punch to the stomach or a kick to the arm?
A punch to the stomach.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
Good call.
Yeah. Yeah.
How your kicks are strong?
I got a pretty good kick.
I want you to kick. Will you kick me not hard, not as hard as you would try to
let's
kill me,
do
but
this.
kick me in the arm? I want to feel it.
Okay.
All right, come on.
Hey,
Oh,
can,
boy.
can I record?
His little
There we
shoulder
go.
shrug
Oh, no.
just lets me know
I know this is gonna hurt.
that he can do damage.
Yeah.
How do we do it?
Oh wow.
Oh, no.
Yeah, what? He's bigger than you thought?
Yep.
Well, he's been sitting down. I didn't
Right.
expect him to stand up and be
Brandon,
6
be
foot.
easy, Brandon.
Easy.
I like
Tony
I
Jones
like
here.
Mike. I like Mike. But
All right, they're
Spanish.
squaring up. I hope he slips off and hits Mike in the face.
I am so nervous. He's going to hit me.
All right, he's turning him, so he's going to kick him on his left shoulder,
What's up,
right
Spanish?
foot.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that was awesome. That was
That was
awesome.
good sound.
All right,
Mamma
Spanish.
mia.
Spanish.
All right, I got a phone call.
Let me just
a
let me
meeting.
explain that to you real quick, okay? The first one was nothing. He just was very gentle with me. The second one, he was still gentle, but it rattles your whole bone, your
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
body. Like if you hit me in the face like that, I would be like, I would be done. Oh my God, you're dead, dude. If I were you, I would not take the kick.
I'm proud
What?
of you. That was pretty.
Oh,
yeah,
but
that
I
was
know I
it,
got
yeah.
big meaty arms. I knew he wasn't going to kill me.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah,
what pressure did you put? What percent?
Let me
That was
guess.
like- that was
I
like
would say 12%.
Yeah, it was like 30.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I feel like. I feel like you have such control over that
Right.
that if you were to really lay that in, that would have
Yeah.
snapped me. It would have bent me in half.
Yeah, the second one I put the hip into it, so
Yeah.
that's why just a little more, but there just wasn't the
You
force.
could, but I mean, you could totally. For that second
Right,
one,
right.
you could tell it if you unleashed that, you would have knocked me right on my ass.
Have you done that before?
No,
Other fighters?
kicked by a random guy
Why not?
who kicks for a living.
but now when fighters come, they're already gonna know they need to match what he did.
That's
right?
true.
No, listen to me.
Oh, Hoist Gracie choked him.
No, excuse me. I choked Hoist Gracie.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you. Hoist Gracie showed me how to put the lock on and apply the pressure. And he goes, "Now you apply the pressure." And I applied the pressure, and then he tapped, and I didn't let go. and I didn't realize he was tapping, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I get it now." Yeah. Tito Ortiz choked out of the guy I used to work with before Galvin quickly. I mean,
That's
he just
how I
put
got the
him.
job. That guy died.
That is an interesting. You do that too, the whole choke out thing. Yeah. That's when I feel he's gonna land me in jail one day.
Yeah.
That I feel like somebody's gonna say something to my wife, one of my kids. I'm just gonna choke them out right there, and then I'm not gonna know when to stop. And then
Well, I mean, the worst thing, they're going to go to sleep, and then it's actually not a bad thing.
You were smacking. Tell him about one of the last fights you had. He was on top of the guy. The guy was kind of bent over, and he was smacking him in the face with his palm.
How do you feel about that when you're on top? Like when you're on top, you know, when you knock a guy down, you're not supposed to wait. You're supposed to jump on and pound him until the ref pulls you off.
Right.
Part of me, I think maybe if I was in the ring, I'd feel different. But part of me is like, I know he's out. I don't want to go punch him in the face, but you got to because they'll pop back up sometimes.
Right, yeah, you want to finish him.
Yeah.
Definitely. You don't want to leave any, you know.
Do you know how Spanish thinks he's getting away with?
I don't. I'm mentally harnessing my chi, which is about to explode through my back.
Do you want
Spanish just texted me and said he's rooting for Charles.
That's not true. That's not true.
Yeah,
no,
no,
Mr. Lopez, a web of lies, sir.
Do you want to take a kick
lies.
like I took?
I'll take the punch to the gut. You got the kick. I'll take the punch. Yeah.
Man.
I feel like I trust him. He's not gonna kill me, you know, but I know it's gonna hurt.
Well, that's why I say take the kick. But hey, if you want to take the punch,
I have a feeling his kick would probably hurt much worse than
Do you
the
have a
punch.
pillow?
What about a kick to your shin, Spanish?
Oh
You
no.
have like
No.
a punching pad or something.
Do you have a pillow or something?
no, and I don't want no pillow my ass. This is a real show.
I tried, bro.
Yeah, I love you. Thank you, Mr.
a pillow right
Skeldon.
here.
I have a punching
We got a
pillow.
pillow right
Oh, we got a pillow.
We got a pillow
Put that
right.
goddamn
All right, sorry.
thing down. I have a punching pillow. His name is Spanish.
Yeah.
He's right there. All right, we go over there, Brandon.
Yeah.
Square off. Spanish, you should wear those. You should wear those so we could hear you vomit.
Okay.
Can you? Do you have enough room to
I don't
move?
think so.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Just-
How about I'll wear his and just be like over there?
Whatever. Just figure it out. It'll be fine.
Whatever you do, make as much noise as
Yeah.
possible.
Sorry, we're flipping positions
No,
here.
no.
All right, now this is Brandon Lopez. He's fighting Saturday at the Hard Rock.
15%.
CM Punk is announcing. You've got a whole bunch of great fights.
You can
And-
live stream it on UFC Fight Pass, but it's in Tampa, so
Yeah,
go and see it.
I would say go see it live. All right, Spanish, you ready for this?
I mean, yeah.
Now listen to me. I don't want you to fake it. If he hits you and he doesn't hit you hard enough, I don't want you to go, oof, that hurt. I want you to. In fact, if he doesn't hit you hard enough, you should call him a pussy right to his face.
God.
All right.
He is so much bigger than Spanish.
I know. He's like at least a foot bigger than me and weighs more than me. This
He's
guy.
a normal-sized man.
Guess what? He's about my height and 200 pounds less than me, and it still hurts so bad. All right, here we go. Brandon's punching Spanish, right? What percentage are we going at?
Wait,
15.
can you guys turn? Because you can
20.
only see Spanish's
Well,
back.
Gio's got it. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Spanish.
There we go.
I got to be honest with you. I don't even want you to punch him any harder because I know that hurt. That hurt me. God, you got a good solid punch.
That was good. That was a follow through.
That is a good solid
I
punch.
feel it in my back.
Yeah, Spanish. I'm sorry I made you do that.
That's all right. That's all right.
That
I'm
was
gonna
a good,
I'm gonna sit
strong,
down.
That was a good, strong, solid punch.
Mr. Lopez.
Yeah, give him back his headphones. All right, this is great.
It was awesome.
Hey, now I know why Jason is working with you, so you never hit him.
My bouncer, yeah.
That's pretty awesome. You gotta. I hope you kill this guy on Saturday.
That's the plan.
Hey, what if you really did kill a guy in the ring?
I would hope that would never happen.
Yeah, I
honestly.
know,
You
but if
know,
you
if
did-
it happened,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know. That's
The boxer, something like that happened to, right?
Yeah, but
Oh,
in
yeah.
MMA, I don't think it's happened. you know.
No, but if
But
it
it
did
happened.
happen for a second, you feel bad. Then you'd be like, kill that guy.
Kill the guy.
Yeah, yeah. I would change my name to Brandon. I killed the guy Lopez. Yeah, I'm just saying. Nothing more scary than looking at a tail of a tape and he's like, "Remember that one time this guy killed that guy? Who wants to fight you after that?"
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
except his son, who was a baby at the time, and then grew up to fight you.
Right.
I'll save it for the movie.
Rocky
Yeah.
Balboa.
yeah.
Have you met Tom Brady?
No, I haven't. I'd
I'm
love to.
dying to see what he thinks of your. You've got some great Brady stuff out there.
Yeah, I would love. Yeah, I would love to meet. Have you had Brady here?
No, he's impossible. I met him, but he's impossible to get on the
It's like Michael,
show.
I mean, it's Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
You know?
And rightfully so. He's earned his privacy. But Jason Skeldon does a lot of great art stuff. But I was in a studio and you got some great Brady stuff. That's the kind of stuff that I'm like, I would totally put that up. That's good.
I see what you're doing right now.
No, I wasn't. I just
doing.
happened to look at some of your Brady stuff before the interview today, and I was like, I bet you even Tom would like that. Yeah. I have a hard time. You did a picture for me a long time ago, a piece for me, and my wife was like, I need a picture of you, and I was like, I don't want it to be of me, and we just used the logo, and it came out great. It hangs outside my office in the studio in St. Pete. But most of these celebrities that you have their faces on there with some other, like it's Tom, but not as a football player, and I love all that stuff. I think that's really
that's my vibe. That's what I love doing. I love doing the funky. I want people to walk in your house and say, "What in the is that?" You know, and it may not be for everyone, but the people that own the art love it.
Yeah, and you'll find a piece. You'll find something that's great. That's totally for you. There's a piece in our studio that Jason made for my son a couple of years ago of Braden Point from the Lightning, but I combined all the stuff that my son likes. It's Braden Point. He's like in a Louis Vuitton outfit, and then there's real gold on the gold paint on the frame. I love it. It's great. My one that I have at the studio has bullets in the frame. Yeah.
That didn't mean anything.
No. It means a lot.
Yeah. Don't hammer those in, by the way. That's not a good idea.
What's the best place for people? Instagram or website, or what's the best place to see your stuff?
The best thing is jasonskeldon.com.
Okay.
You could find all my website prints. But if you want originals, you got to actually just contact me personally.
And every athlete has had you do something for them. I've seen them all.
Yeah, pretty much. I get caught in these waves. Like I was in a wave with all the Lightning wives.
Yeah.
So all their I dropped stuff off on Davis Island.
For everybody.
And I didn't know they were even going to. I thought they were just fans. And like, no, that's my husband. I'm like, oh.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
So I got caught in waves with all the Bucks.
Yeah.
That's how it is. I get caught in waves with lawyers, doctors. Those are the good waves.
Yeah. Oh,
Those
sure.
are the waves I want to be in.
Sure, I get you.
So if you're a lawyer or doctor and you hear this, you need some skill.
If you need some pieces done of you and you have money, go to jasonskeldon.com. He'll find you.
And I'll give you $5 off if you drop Mike Calta.
It's cool. So another $9,000, you'll be just fine. And also, I was at your place, your studio. The
Shark.
No, the Shark's great, but you didn't. I'm talking about the figures that you make.
Yeah, the cartoons.
The cartoons. Those are unbelievable. There's a theme park or a restaurant or something. I don't know. There's something there with those that looks great.
I'm gonna do a big show at the end of the year.
Yeah.
I usually have like these big shows called XOXO art shows. It's like 2,000 people come out. This next one, I want to rent a huge warehouse and just kind of have this whole cartoon theme. Long story short, I caught COVID when it first happened. What, 3 years now? 3 years ago at this point. Who knows? And I would draw, while I was at home, and I started drawing cartoons again. So I want to have this big cartoon show. You just walk in. I have some of the cartoons that are going to be rapping Biggie Smalls, 30 feet tall, projected onto, So it'll be a dope vibe. It'll be for the city. We'll definitely tie in a charity.
Good. That's awesome. Yeah, that's another great thing about you. You're always doing stuff for charity, which I think is great.
Love it.
All right, it's jasonskeldon.com. And Brandon, what's the best place for them to find information about you?
Just Brandon Lopez MMA on Instagram is probably the best. Yeah.
There you go. I wish you the best of luck on Saturday. And certainly after that, hopefully all the eyes are on you this weekend. You put on a great show, and then we'll be watching you on pay-per-view.
Little plug.
Yeah,
September 16th. So we still got 3 weeks.
Oh, what did I say? This weekend.
This weekend.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Good luck losing all that weight by Saturday. I'm rushing it a little bit. September 16th at the Hard Rock here in Tampa. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back and wrap things up. It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to the Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone. And now, another Bone traffic update from